it'll potentially spill out in your pack, making a mess of everything inside. Imagine all of your belongings completely stuck together. Absolutely no give. Welcome. Always good to see a return customer. Please, feel free to look around. I'll be right with you. Now, if that happens, in all honesty, you'd be much better off buying a new set of supplies over utilizing any of this here solvent. Extremely hard to come by. If not, well, do what you need to do. It'll just be a costly mistake. All clear? All right. A pleasure as always. Best of luck out there, and say hello to the others for me, would you? Have them stop by next time, too. Could always do to see some familiar faces, no matter the scrapes and scratches that come with them. Well. Do my eyes deceive me? Or is that a little bird come to visit once more? Hey there, stranger. Been a couple days since you last dropped by. How have you been? Been better. You don't say. I wasn't going to say anything. I mean, if you want to walk around looking like you lost a fight to a rose bush, who am I to judge? Oh, come now. Just a little harmless teasing. Besides, you'd really rather try your hand in the upper ward. You know as well as I that haggling with the twins is a losing proposition at the best of times. In fact, you'd have better luck beating out the high seer for that first batch of fruit tarts down at Bilko's each morning. Exactly. Besides, I'm much better company if I do say so myself. Oh, flattery. It will get you far. And perhaps a little discount as well. We can continue with this linguistic foreplay, or we can get down to business. For you, I'm more than happy to engage in either. Business before pleasure. At times not mutually exclusive. Either way, an adventurer after my own heart. Well, by all means, the counter's yours. Would you look at all that? Someone did quite well for themselves. Made a bit of a mess, but I don't mind. You make it sound like the world's ending. You know I enjoy taking my time with our little rendezvous. So what's the rush? The day's just begun. So that's what all the fuss was about. A wormling. I'd best make a few arrangements with the guild in that case. For alternative means of distribution, of course. Wouldn't do to have my clients kept waiting. You've brought me an interesting assortment of antiquities. Countless coins of bygone mints. Jewelry and gemstones of peerless make and flawless nature. And strange artifacts of unknowable origins. Were anyone else to stumble upon this site, one would think there to have been an unsupervised visit to the Blackwall auction house. That's putting it lightly. On coin alone, I imagine you could retire in comfortable excess a dozen times over. And yet, I sincerely doubt that that is within your immediate considerations. That said, it wouldn't hurt to exercise a modicum of caution. Luca, Chiron. As you can see, we've had a minor incident in the shop. One of our displays tipped over. Shards of glass are littered all across the floor. I'm closing up the front as I get everything cleaned up, so please, wave off any potential customers for the time being. It's for their safety, after all. Always reliable, those two. With that sorted, we should have some semblance of privacy. So, this wormling, talk of the town. It would seem that your fortune isn't just monetary. Like a canary in the coal mines, albeit one that miraculously made it out alive. Oh, I wasn't denigrating your accomplishment. Not in the slightest. After all, were it not for your safe return, the town crier might have had a much different set of announcements to bark. Exactly. Now, given it's just the two of us, what were you looking to get out of all this? Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of old mints. It doesn't move like the imperial coin does, and actually finding a collector with liquid pockets is few and far between. Meaning mine would be burning as a result. I can connect you with a few of my contacts here in town, if you're wanting to maximize on your gains. But if you're looking for a quick turnaround at cost, your best bet would be the guild, bar none. You'd likely be looking at a 40% conversion, 50 if they like you. There'd be no strings attached on the commission, mind. but you're taking a massive cut in exchange for an immediate and upfront payout. Very well. Truly, you have a stronger stomach than I. In that case, allow me to introduce you to my guild associate after we conclude our talks here. They're strict, but ultimately fair when it comes to expedited conversions, so no need to worry about an unfair deal. But of course, it's the least I could do. Regarding these gemstones, I'm willing to make an offer on the lot of them. Right here, right now, so long as you'd be open to working with me in regard to this necklace. Although it's relatively simple in appearance, I can assure you that it's anything but. The flawless briolette-cut alexandrite used as its centerpiece should speak volumes of what I mean, especially when I say that it's the second most impressive aspect of the piece. Its chain. It's not comprised of silver or platinum links, but rather meteoric iron ones. Exactly. Speaking plainly, it's a masterwork piece. Shameless of me to inquire about it for anything less than that, I know. But if it would suit you, I'd buy out the entirety of your gems in order to facilitate such a transaction. Oh, truly. Well, who am I to turn down such a generous gift? You have my endless gratitude. And, of course, my coffers as well. As a gesture of good faith, I'd be more than happy to purchase the allotment at 90%. Nine imperial ingots, pure platinum. Think nothing of it. Consider this simply a deepening of our relationship. I'm glad. While I'd love to take in these pieces as well, the demand for jewelry of this quality is near non-existent. That's not to say that there's no market for it. It's more so that my clientele aren't the type to purchase such lavish trinkets, especially when they're mundane. For these, regardless of their difficult nature, I would actually recommend visiting the twins. Their client base is more desiring of all things expensive and extravagant, taste being irrelevant. As such, it's my belief that you'd make out with far more through them than attempting to sell it elsewhere. That should be the case, yes. Even with a full catalog. So long as there's coin to be made, they shouldn't turn you away. A headache and a pocket lined with gold. I'd consider that a fair trade. I'm not entirely certain. I have a rudimentary understanding of divinatory magics, useful in detecting auras amidst the mundane, and in the identifying of lesser enchantment properties and their functions. But that is the extent of what I'm capable of. For artifacts such as these, well, my skills are simply insufficient. Oh, don't get me wrong. You've definitely caught my eye with these. We just need a more discerning mind to look them over, so that we might have a better grasp on what they're fully capable of. It wouldn't do to move forward without knowing what's at stake. Delighted to know we're of the same mind. Luca, Chiron, change of plans. We're closing up for the day, so no need to ward off the customers. We'll all be heading out shortly. The guild has several accomplished diviners amidst their ranks, all of whom should be more than capable of the task. Their fees vary by specialization, ranging from nominally more than the standard to that of maddeningly exorbitant. But the accuracy and thoroughness in their results more than make up for it. Unless you have other means, I suggest we take them up on their services. Of course. We already have business to attend to at the guild, do we not? Might as well attend to all matters of import while we're there. Wouldn't you agree? It's settled then. Have you, by chance, had anything to eat this morning? Here, this should hold you over for the time being. But if you're still feeling peckish afterwards, we can grab something else along the way. I have them delivered to the shop each morning before we open. Luca and Chiron both enjoy them, so I leveraged a favor and set up an arrangement with Bilko. Oh, who's to say that the High Seer actually gets the first batch?